Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the Chargers burner at wide receiver. He's coming off a banner week last week, 190 yards receiving. It's the Chargers and the Panthers, just ahead on EA Sports.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. An early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback. Now Griffin on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Griffin. He finds his man, complete. It's Wolf. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They go play action with Griffin. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Down to the 42, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 65 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold him a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers for this week.
On third down, Griffin. He's got Gore. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd and 9, Griffin. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Here's Griffin. It's complete. It's Gore.
I was just an
brought
idiot.
down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now a handoff up the middle. Harden, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Griffin. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Gates has it over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
I don't waste my and it's a 1st down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback.
Well, you're not an idiot.
Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a 1st down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in.
I mean, different kind of idiots.
If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them.
Because that's going to
Otherwise,
happen.
plays like that will continue to result.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead.
He's probably at their house somewhere.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
He's local.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Oh, that's why I say she's an idiot, because she never found out where I live, so.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
I found where she put it.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
She's an idiot.
The Panthers coming back out on the field for their 2nd drive.
She made it
Their
easy.
drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as
You
a
put it
last
where she
resort,
puts
right? To
everything.
them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6
Yeah,
on
like,
the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to
no,
the county fair,
she puts it in like the top drawer for nightstand.
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Like I outsmarted her, so I like because she's an idiot. Doesn't take
exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Oh no, she won't be there. She's out being.
Second and 11.
Here, Lester.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harden.
She thought that I needed to be
with the 42. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Griffin.
Like an idiot. Like an idiot. Like an idiot. I stayed in.
He needed to get to the midfield straight, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Off play action. Archer. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down.
Like I said,
they're able to get the third down conversion.
She also tried to put a
we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered.
I don't know.
She finds a way to make a play for a first down.
Yeah.
That's how you increase your Maden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
But
Charger football to start quarter number 2.
You'll be right.
Got it with a second down and 2 coming up.
Oh, he didn't do anything.
Off the play fake. Archer. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Down at the 25. The Chargers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Here's Archer from the gun on third down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
I'll be 27.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Wait. Well, yes, I could.
Again, he'll drop.
I'm sorry, I just forgot.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Wolf. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Yeah, it's called checkers down here.
Now Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. There's Griffin to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nice little juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Harden. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
I'm off that week.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Trying a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit. And instead created a second one.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. It's Jackson again on the reception. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awful.
And this was caught by Gates for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first
I'm hearing Auburn dirty
touchdown.
I don't care.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
No.
So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in early going.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary.
That's not a lot of things. He's good at it.
He's a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What Sam said was accurate,
From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. He put it on the carpet, a fumble, and picked up by the Chargers.
What? What?
Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
What about Huey here?
The last thing you want to do, partners, help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already
I thought
Sam
said something about
making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
I thought that's what Sam said. I thought Sam said somebody had to do it.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm glad.
Anxious moment or two there, but
I'm glad you didn't say that, but I thought that's what I thought you said. I'm like, oh, you're airing out all the.
They'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Griffin. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will remain well behind.
It's hard to be surprised at the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum.
I don't know where I heard what I heard.
But even this doesn't pan out.
I don't know how I heard. I don't know how I heard. I don't know how I heard what I heard.
So with 2 ticks
I
left
don't
here in the
know where I
half,
got
on
that.
is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit.
But
But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they trail the visiting Falcons in that one at halftime. The Falcons locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. The Dolphins still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these 2 teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question.
Different.
Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and
I
Charles.
do, but
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game.
My brain is kind of everywhere. So I don't know.
Here comes the Chargers as they're on offense now to start this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Archer on first down.
Left
Side complete. That's Fisher. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw again. It's caught by Jackson.
The Falcons were more admitted. They broke it. They broke the Falcons broke the conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these.
They broke into prison. He was in prison. They broke into prison and beat him up. What?
They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. Just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fisher, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a give, right side. Fisher. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Off play action. Archer. And this is caught by Gates for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
Static shot.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Hey, Google.
Point after right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
I see you, JoJo.
Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Griffin. He finds his man complete. It's Wolf. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on second down. Griffin. He finds his man complete. That's Wilkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 23. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Harden. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harden. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Now it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Yeah, I heard it. I was just laughing. I thought John Cena had turned heel. Is it raining tacos? It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need the XY. Cho. I'm actually happy he did. That's the wrong animal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Archer. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's Gore hit. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Archer. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Griffin. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll run on 1st down. Harden. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all of the guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A beautiful fake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Maybe a free play here for Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Psycho. Do the psycho. Don't do the psycho part.
Now Griffin.
I told you to think she's done.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same
touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that he might not be dialing that up again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there
Who
right
did
now.
Nebraska
He saw that
play
happen during his coaching
in
career,
basketball?
and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Who does Nebraska men's basketball team play for?
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Griffin. It's complete. It's Gore. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Griffin will throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now it's Griffin. And escapes the sack. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle they go. Harden, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin, he's got Gore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get into someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Griffin. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Griffin will try and throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He's going to keep this again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. They'll go option to the short side. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff that you're looking for.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Panthers down by a field goal, 1:52 to play. Griffin. He finds his man, complete. It's Wolf, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Griffin. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Oh, the Chargers.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Panthers.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Completed defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Griffin. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Griffin to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now a handoff up the middle. Fisher. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Fisher. Room here to run. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do I put this behind us and get better the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So, for the Chargers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights.